Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Apron podcast. I'm your host, Cassie, and this is Reality Check, Please. We are diving into a little older of an interview. It was the Huda and Access Hollywood interview. The reason I'm diving into this one is because I have been hearing people say that Huda has addressed the racism comments and all the stuff that her fans have done on her behalf. From the videos that I'm seeing, that people are referring to this being the video that where she is addressing it. I tracked it back to the Access Hollywood interview that came out a few days ago, and by the looks of it, I don't think that she's necessarily addressing her fans, but we're going to get into it, okay? I just want to come on here before we dive in and say thank you to everyone who has come back to our channel, who has kept watching our videos, who has shared these videos with your friends, your loved ones, who has taken the time to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I see you, I love you, and I cannot thank you enough. So I hope you guys have a great Monday, and let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys real quick what the interview kind of entails. And I'm going to share with you the last bit because she talked, I mean, it's only a 15-minute interview compared to the Call Her Daddy. I think that it's very doable. Let's get into it.
I know there was so much drama. The reunion with Chris or anyone you want to address. Because remember that moment, the stand on business, which, people were freaking out, including me. But like, is there anything you really want to address at the reunion?
I think that I really do believe in second chances and forgiveness. Do you have to be best friends with that person? No. But I don't believe in any type of like hate or bullying at all. I don't condone that. Why would I want to do things to somebody like that I wouldn't want done to myself? And even in the reunion, it's like I'm not coming in there with the intent of bullying anybody or wanting to have hate on anybody. I don't want people to hate on people. And if I'm not doing that, like why should anybody else? And I think that people should respect that on my end. You don't have to like the person, just let them live their life.
I'm so dumb. I didn't unmute myself. So when she's talking about this, the interviewer, she says, when it comes to Chris, what do you think you'll address at the reunion? And she's like, look, like, I'm not here to like bully. I think she just kind of reiterates that she's not coming in a place of like attack or to be a bully. So I think that she's kind of putting it out there for her cast members that she does not like support that in a way that will kind of get them to break down their guard and not feel the need to come and attack her. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I feel like it's not targeted to her fans. I feel like it's targeted more towards her cast members coming ahead of the reunion so that they don't see her as trying to be messy or like she's not trying to come and cause problems because she would never do that when we've seen otherwise. But regardless, let's get back into it because there's actually a better let's get back into it.
And even in the reunion, like I think a lot of people are at fault in certain situations, even myself. And I think everybody's gonna have to be addressed in some type of way, shape, or form. Do I 100% know exactly what I'm gonna say, the exact person? No. I have to do more, deep diving on exactly what was happening and exact things that were going on and see things verbatim, which will lead me to, what I'm gonna address. But as of right now, I haven't had enough time to like process everything. I'm only seeing like bits and pieces.
I talked to Nick and the Landry, and they're like, "We're gonna bring receipts," and I'm like, "Good."
No, I had said the same thing. I'm bringing receipts too. I planned that already. Yeah, and I already knew. I told the girls that too. I was like, I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm bringing receipts in some way, shape, or form. Just you wait.
That's the part that I don't understand. I don't understand why you would need to bring receipts if you're not trying to come and bully and attack and just be cordial with people. I had seen people saying comments of other creators saying, "Oh, she's saying that she's not going to bring like any drama to the reunion," but the second that the reporter or the interviewer said, "Well, Nick and Landry are going to bring receipts," "Oh, I'm going to bring receipts too." So that kind of gave me like a little weird vibe. And when I played it back, I thought she had said that on the Call Her Daddy podcast. And when I went back to listen to the end, because the end is kind of where I got so disinterested, and I was like, I'm so like done. And I was playing it in like a faster speed because I was like, let me just get it over with. I'm so tired of this interview. And I never gave it any thought. I was like, oh, maybe I just missed it. But when I listened to this one, I was like, this is where she said it. So what do you guys think? I think that for me personally, I don't think that she was addressing her fans. Another thing that if you didn't notice, that video only has 93,000 views. Call Her Daddy podcast, let me show you guys real quick, has 6 million views. Huda is not dumb, okay? She says she's mature, she's this, she's that, the other. When she got on the Call Her Daddy podcast, she was like so excited and she's like, I love you, blah, blah, blah. So if you were really trying to bring awareness and stop the haters, stop the fans that are using your name to bully other people, you would have gone on the Call Her Daddy podcast. You would have addressed it in a different way than you did on Access Hollywood. So I don't know. Something about that interview on Access Hollywood felt a little like she was trying to stop the attacks and bullying on her, like towards her, when I truly believe I've not seen anyone online truly bully her. We who are giving our opinions on reality TV, people who are content creators, people who are going to TikTok to make ranting videos about Huda and how she's moving on the show. We are not bullying her. Okay. You guys want to throw gaslighter, love bomber, bully so easily around. We are not making memes of Huda in a racist manner like they did with the whole George Floyd thing. And so that is a bully. Okay. When you screen grab someone's face and attach it on someone. Now, if you go to my TikTok, I did make this. Let me see if I can find it. When all of this was going down, like with the whole Ace thing, and Ace was getting on my last nerve, I did make this meme. It was actually so funny. I made a meme, a funny meme, and I am very blunt. I am very open. I'm very transparent. I did make a meme of Ace as the Lucky Charms leprechaun in the middle, because if you see the Lucky Charms box, he has his hands open like this with all the Lucky Charms. We were talking online how Ace was the ringleader of everything and how he's basically manipulating and self-producing the show himself, blah, blah, blah. This was like weeks ago, but it was funny. And I put Taylor, Olandria, Austin, America at the top with Love Island, Shelly, Nick, and Huda, because he was kind of like, he kind of had them in the palm of their hands. I think that for a moment we all did feel that he was the ringleader. So if that offended anybody, I am so sorry, but it was funny. It's a cereal box. Okay. This is not like a racial movement. So I think that they're different, but let me know what you guys think. I will take the heat if you think that it was offensive, but I thought it was pretty funny. And he's able to laugh at himself a lot easier than I think Huda is, but that's just my prerogative. But I want to know what you guys think down below. We are so close to hitting 300. I told my boyfriend that before he got home today from work at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time that we would hit 300 followers. You guys are truly so amazing. When I recorded last night's video, I was at 200, and by the time I think I was like at 201, and by the time I finished recording and editing and like posting TikToks and finally published the video late last night with Alandria about Alandria, it was like I was closer to like 250 and now I'm at 261. So I thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I have a dentist appointment with my son in a little bit, so I'll be gone out of the house for a few hours, but I will be back later today because I want to get into the Leah and Huda of it all and how the Huda fans are kind of attacking Leah and Serena for really no apparent reason, but we'll get into it a little later. That being said, I hope you guys have a great start to your Monday, a great start to your week. We will catch you guys later, and I hope you are drinking something strong. Bye, guys.